Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 6th through the 12th. Um, Before we get started, I do want to say thank you for all of the support. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, for the comments. I read them all. Just thank you for your support. Truly, I am blessed. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to click the little bell. That bell notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new video. Also, excuse me, it notifies you of when we go live, and our live sessions have been awesome. They're so much fun. And if you are interested in a personal reading or Reiki session, please go to the description box below. That's where that information is for you. So, with that being said, Leo, let's get into this week's energy. The overall energy from the divine is between worlds, new directions. I love this because I am telling you right now, everything that I feel because of the yellow in this card is your solar plexus chakra. It's following your gut instincts. It's new directions. You have a 5 here. That is change, and it's beneficial change. Okay. So it's like you're starting in this new direction. I've said this before, this card, because that's exactly what the divine like puts into my head every time, is like you're the young sea turtle, and this new direction is going to last a long time, because sea turtles live to like 150 years old, right? They live a long life. So this is good. This is bright. This is change for the better. You're going to be making some decisions possibly regarding love, regarding job, right? Regarding how you bring in the money. It's going to be different for all of you, Leo, because there's so many of you out there. But yeah, and it's like smooth sailing is what the divine just put in my head, because the sea turtle just goes through the ocean in the flow, right? Smooth. I love it. This is a good beneficial change coming in, a new direction. I love it. Now, your angels, guides, and ancestors, the very first card out in the tarot they brought is the Four of Swords. This is getting your mind clear. This is amazing. This is all about the relaxation, the rest, quieting the chatter in your mind. This is the card of meditation, so I hope you're doing that, whatever version of that for you, right? I meditate in many different ways. I change it up all the time. Going for a walk, taking a bath, sitting in lotus position, whatever it is for you, guided, unguided. I do many different ones. But yes, you definitely want to make sure that you have meditation in your practice, your daily routine, because that's how we can strengthen that solar plexus chakra, right? And you are absolutely clearing your mind. A lot of signs are getting that this week, where they're getting a lot of clarity. I love it. Seeing the truth, right? Letting go of self-doubt. Just really a whole bunch of clarity coming in for you. Then you have this 5 of Swords in reverse. Oh my gosh, yes. You are clear that the conflict in your head, the things you tell yourself, the stories that have been told to you that you started to believe, like you are just clearing that out. I don't feel like this is conflict with others. This is very much about you this week. You are really putting the ego to the side. You are not being wishy-washy about anything. You are not having any self-doubt. You are literally shifting your mindset. And it's so crazy to me that, this is a theme for most of the signs so far, because I love it. Because if we can get out of our own way, that's where we can get to our successes, right? Love, money, career. And you are doing that. And this is all about your mental mind. This whole first row here is all swords energy. 9 of Swords, letting go of fear, letting go of worry, right? The things that you keep you up at night. You're like, no, I don't need to worry. Worry does me no good, right? If we worry, and I know it's hard not to worry sometimes, but if we worry, we really attract more of that, whatever we're worried about. If we're worried about not having enough money, then we attract not having enough money, right? So if you're worried about money, job, love, you shift your perspective now, you shift your mindset. And I'm loving this. I want everybody in the world to shift their mindset, okay, Leo? But you really do. You gain clarity and you move in a new direction. So, again, I really feel like for a lot of you, this is a new way of thinking, first and foremost, okay? Maybe new jobs, like new careers, new businesses. Maybe you start your own business, new love, new appreciation for love, new love for yourself. I mean, honestly, this is really beautiful, Leo. Really beautiful. And then your second row here is all major arcana. So that is like, the universe going, you cleared your mind. Let's get some good stuff coming in here. Because you have the Hierophant, right? And really what I'm hearing from this is the Hierophant is a beautiful card. It is about tradition, but it can also be about breaking tradition, breaking the traditional way of doing things, right? So that's really what I feel for you. Like you're going about things in a different, unconventional way. And it's good, right? Again, we have the 5 card, change. You are like, I don't have to get there from point A to point B. I can go to C. I can go to D. I can go to Z. I can move. It's like you're understanding. Oh, wow, that's big. It's like you're understanding that time is not linear. It's understanding you can pull from other dimensions. I mean, it gets real spiritual, and this is a very spiritual card. Like you start really opening your mind to all the infinite possibilities here. And it's all because you've cleared it. Everything you've been told, your whole life, you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way. You're like, what a bunch of lies. I'm getting that out of my head, right? There is no have to do it this way. And you realize that, and that's what gets you to your goals, to your wishes, to your fulfillment. So you start looking at the different avenues that are available to you, right? You're in the flow. I mean, the turtle doesn't just go in one direction. They go up, they go down, they go this way, they go that way, right? I love it. Absolutely love this. Then you have the Lover's card. So for a lot of you, that can be love coming in where you meet someone this week because you are just so positive and radiant and shining. However, for most of you, that is going to be you making this decision because the Lovers is also about choice, making a decision, and you are choosing to clear your mind, get rid of all the ick, right? All the self-doubt, all the fears, all the limiting belief systems, right? And you change everything by this choice that you're making. And I will tell you, a lot of times, Spirit will have me tell a personal story. If you would have looked at me 20 years ago, guys, I was the most negative person out there. I swear to God, I may have been the most negative person out there, right? Nothing ever goes my way. Life hates me. What am I here for? Like, everything's horrible. And then one day, from some signs from Spirit, from a talk that I had a conversation with another person, all of a sudden I flipped it, right? I flipped it and I started looking at everything very positively, right? Did everything change overnight? Not necessarily, but did it change? Yeah, because I made the choice. I made the choice not to think like that anymore. And did it creep in every once in a while? Sure. Of course it's going to. But, I just pulled it right back out and I continue to do that to this day. So you're making the choice to get all that ick out of your mind. And when you do that, it brings you this beautiful energy, right? To go in these new directions, to leap forward without fear. Gorgeous. Leo, then you have the Temperance card. Again, right? Boom, major arcana of the universe saying, hey, we've got to make some changes here. And this Temperance card is about that balance, feeling in balance again, right? Not feeling one side is weighted down, the world is against me, right? No, you bring your energies back into balance. You're, very much, I say this sometimes, you're very much in the sweet spot of the 3D and your spiritual side, which is where you make the changes, which is where you take the leap of faith, where it's where you start manifesting, right? Your goals, your dreams, your wishes. So I love this. You come into complete balance here this week. Amazing. I mean, truly, truly amazing stuff here, Leo. Let's get some words of advice here. Angels, guides, ancestors. Thank you. That was quick. Yeah, I love this. Excuse me, guys. Leo, somebody else had this card. I think it was Gemini. Check your other signs. Create your own affirmations. Think of words or phrases that inspire you and write them down. Absolutely. Get specific with them, right? I am happy because I have this in my life, even if you don't have it yet, right? You're changing the way that you think. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So listen, Leo, we're going to do the extended reading at the Patreon site, okay? So the link is in the description box below. We're going to grab some energies from Spirit, though, to see where they're leading us to for the extended. I highly recommend that you go take a look at the Patreon channel. That's where all the extendeds are. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, 10 of Wands in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Love to see that. What else do we have here? Angels, guides, ancestors of Leo. What else do we have for the extended, please? Four of Wands. We will take that any day of the week, right? We love that Four of Wands energy. Oh, love it, love it, love it. And you have the Magician. Oh, wow. That's the first time Magician, I believe, has come out for the weeklies. So that's awesome. Love to see that. So listen, Leo, if this is the end of the journey for you for this week, just know, trust your solar plexus chakra, get out of your mind. This is beautiful. Take the advice from Spirit, and all of my love to you. If you are moving on to the Patreon channel for the extended, I cannot wait to see you there.